In this episode, I want to share 5 key reasons why ZoneGuard will help your employees come home safe. Have you ever had your workers complain to you about getting a false alert or a false alarm to get their equipment off the track? They move out of the way and there's nothing there, nothing's coming. With ZoneGuard, you don't have to worry about that. We have multiple sensors in our technology to take care of that and give you 0 false alerts. And by doing this, you can keep your workers on the track, you can keep them engaged in what they're doing and then they can rely on the equipment that's out there telling them when something dangerous is coming their way. A second item that differentiates ZoneGuard from the competition out there is no onboard equipment is necessary. There's very little space inside the cabs of these locomotives nowadays with all the advent of other electronic devices and other things that they're trying to do inside there, inundating the engineer in the cab to have to pay attention to something else instead of watching out, looking at the tracks and what's ahead of them. We don't need that. You don't have to spend the time or the money to equip the equipment on board. You can, however, if you do require onboard equipment, use a wearable inside the cab. That's all that's needed. Something else that we built into the product was that you can detect trains across multiple tracks. Some systems out there can only look at one track in only one direction. We can look at multiple directions and multiple tracks. So you can be relying on an electronic system to warn you to get out of the way and be safe. One of the reasons why we wanted to make that a feature of our system to look at multiple tracks is because a lot of the accidents today, you clear the track that you're working on, but everybody forgets about that adjacent track, and here comes a train and it hits you. So we can look at multiple tracks. We can differentiate between tracks too. ZoneGuard also operates in high communication traffic areas. Power lines can be overhead, noisy areas, bridges, concrete barriers in the way. It's not going to stop ZoneGuard from sending the alerts down the track and keeping your workers safe. One final thing I want to talk about is sometimes the workers will tell you, why do I need another piece of equipment that I have to learn? ZoneGuard doesn't need to be learned. It's an overlay to your existing safety rules and your operation, your standard operating procedures. So you keep doing work the way you've been doing the work. This is just to make sure that if there is a human error that occurs, that you will be notified that a train is coming in, or if an on-track vehicle is coming your way, so you can get out of the way. So look, I know you care about your workers. I know you care about getting them home safe. That's why we built ZoneGuard, is to bring your workers home safe. So give us a call, we'll go through everything with you, we'll help you determine which system is right for you, and we'll talk about the benefits, and we'll get you into the system that's right for your railroad and your operation, because we care about getting your workers home safe.